The phone vibrated in my hand at 3:17 a.m. I was already awake. Prison teaches you that sleep is a privilege, not a habit. 2 years inside carved that lesson into my bones. The vibration felt louder than it was, as if the walls themselves were listening. Unknown number. I knew who it was before I answered. I didn't speak. Neither did she at first. I could hear her breathing, controlled, practiced, the same breathing she used in court while pointing at me like I was a stranger capable of anything. "They're outside," my wife finally said. Her voice was thin, fractured. "My sister, she wants to see you, just for 5 minutes." I stared at the concrete floor, the stains, the cracks, the place where I had counted days by the pattern of shadows. "No," I said. Silence. "They come every month," she whispered, as if reminding me of a kindness. "You never come." "That's the point." Her breath hitched, a performance I knew too well. "You're getting out tomorrow," she said. "Can we at least—" I ended the call. I had refused every visit, 24 months of knocking on a door I never opened, not because I hated them, because I was listening, because silence makes people careless. And tomorrow, the day I walked free, was not just my release, it was their reckoning. They said I caused the miscarriage. They said my anger pushed her sister down the stairs, that my temper, my hands, my presence in the house that night became a weapon. I don't remember screaming. I remember standing still. I remember shock freezing my spine as her sister lay crying at the bottom of the steps, blood soaking into the carpet like a confession I didn't write. My wife didn't look at me when the ambulance arrived. She looked relieved. In court, she testified with precision. Dates, times, emotional cues. She said I had been drinking, that I was jealous, that I blamed her sister for ruining everything. They believed her, because grieving women are credible, because men like me, quiet, withdrawn, observant, look dangerous when we don't beg. 2 years, assault, criminal negligence, loss of unborn life. I didn't fight it, not because I was guilty, because I didn't have enough pieces yet. Prison sharpens your mind if you let it. I replayed the night obsessively, the argument before it, the way her sister avoided eye contact weeks before, the way my wife suddenly became protective of her, too protective. I started writing letters I never sent, just drafts, questions disguised as apologies. I watched who replied fast, who waited, who used lawyers. One thing became clear. The story they told didn't match their fear. My wife visited the warden twice without telling me, asked about early release conditions, asked whether appeals reopened testimony. Why worry if the truth was settled? I requested records, medical reports, quietly. My lawyer owed me favors. The fetal age didn't match the timeline they swore by, off by weeks. I dug deeper. Phone records surfaced. Late-night calls between my wife and her sister's husband, hundreds of them, a pattern. I didn't confront anyone. I smiled when guards mocked me. I nodded during parole reviews. I waited, because lies rot from the inside out. The envelope arrived 3 weeks before my release. Medical addendum, private clinic, prenatal visit my wife's sister never mentioned. The father was not her husband. The blood type made that impossible, but it matched someone else, my wife. Her genetic markers were logged because she had accompanied her sister for support. Support leaves fingerprints. I requested one last meeting, not with my wife, with her sister. She sat across from me in the visitation room, eyes hollow, hands shaking. I slid the report across the table. "I know," I said calmly. She collapsed. Tears, confession, words spilling faster than she could stop them. The affair, the pregnancy, the fall, an accident, not a push. Panic afterward, my wife's idea. Frame me, protect the family, save appearances. I listened. I always do. The courtroom reopened quietly. New evidence has a way of demanding attention. My wife sat across from me again, this time without control. Her sister had recanted. Medical experts spoke. Phone logs sang. My wife didn't cry. She calculated. Until I stood. "I refused your visits," I said, looking only at her, "because I needed you comfortable, careless, honest when you thought I was broken." Her face cracked. "I didn't ask for revenge. I asked for truth." The judge vacated my sentence. Perjury charges followed. Conspiracy, false testimony. Her world unraveled in real time. I watched without satisfaction, only clarity. The gate opened. Sunlight felt unfamiliar, too honest. I didn't look back. My wife tried to speak, to explain, to apologize. I walked past her. 2 years taught me patience, silence, precision. I lost nothing that day. I reclaimed it.